What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Piston Productions. My name is Jacob, and it's been a while. It's been way too long. I know we're going to get into new shop, new car, new projects, quick update, all that stuff. I just want to say to everybody, thank you so much for hanging in there. It has been a crazy year. I moved 6 hours away, changed jobs. I'm in the middle of changing careers. Family's been nuts. Yeah, it's just been crazy. I've traveled more than I've ever traveled. Been to more drifting events in 1 year than I've ever been. New gear, new everything. It's been ridiculous, and amongst all that, I haven't really wrenched in about a year. Yeah, it's just been nuts. So for everybody that is new to the channel, thank you for being here. Maybe one of the tags work. Maybe YouTube's finally playing into my favor. Here at Piston Productions, we do just a little bit of everything. We do event coverage, we do breakdowns of builds, we do interviews, we do car builds, a lot of drifting stuff, just a whole bunch of stuff. So if you're new here, thank you, welcome to the family. Make sure to subscribe, hit the little notification bell if you want to. For all the OGs, for everyone who's been around here, hi. Well, I know I haven't been in front of the camera in a really long time, so maybe that's why this intro feels a little weird. I am here in what is going to be my new office, in my new house. I'm now in Windsor, 6 hours away from where I used to live. I'm nowhere near any of my family other than, you know, my wife and kids and stuff. But yeah, so what that means for you guys is I get to travel a lot easier. I get to go to a bunch of different events because I'm right across. I can see the US from my front porch. It also means that it took me almost a year to get situated because of everything that was going on. So I've got a new garage. It's now equipped to do things I never could do before. There is a car in there that we'll be working on very soon, and it is one that's kind of been in the background of the channel for a little bit now, but it is one that we're going to be working on very shortly. I've actually kind of blocked off a weekend next weekend to start working on it because I'm that excited. So yeah, we'll talk about my office, we'll talk about the new gear and all that stuff and what's going on very shortly. But I know you guys are here for one reason, and that reason is to see the new garage and see the new car and what we're going to be doing in the off season. So let's go. All right, and this is what it looks like from the outside. So nothing super crazy, just kind of your typical suburban garage, you know, like I said, nothing too nuts. The one upside here is I do have a wicked long driveway gate, so, you know, keep the kids and the dog in, but able to fit truck, trailer, extra car in here, not a problem. We already kind of tested it out when someone came to visit, so yeah, nice size. Bigger than one car wide. It's a car and a half, I think, and a little bit deeper. So let's take a look. Okay, so this is what you're seeing, and we'll get to this in a minute. But essentially, this is the shop. So give you guys a quick little tour around. But yeah, a little bit, like I said, a little bit wider than one car, definitely deeper than one car, and everything's just kind of been thrown in here. And I know that, and I'm sorry for that, but that's just how things have been. So some of the things you're going to recognize and have seen before, some of these toolboxes. Some of the equipment, but some of it's going to be pretty much brand new. So since I've been practicing as much as I possibly can with all my cinematography stuff, let me give you a quick little B-roll tour, I guess. So yeah, obviously nothing too crazy yet. Still working on getting everything set up. I kind of just got everything in, had to move the car in. Yeah, there is one thing that I kind of highlighted quick, but I really want to show you guys. So this has become kind of my little memorabilia case that over the, I guess, couple years of doing different stuff I wanted to put in here. So it's got parts from different builds, got different stuff. If you haven't seen it yet, the LS400 build I did with Paco and Big Balls Brian, the Maximum Driftcast guys, that's from that. You'll have to go watch it to figure out what that's about. The first Grid Life Media, you know, look at this, 2015. So I'm not usually a sentimental guy, but I'm trying to keep this as much as I can. Paco gave me that. My first FD credentials, media passes from a Subi event I went to. This was my son's little jumpsuit. Yeah, Comet Trick, one of my buddies that has his own channel. We'll plug that as well. Church of Speed from Brooks. Lots of cool stuff here. Top Drift hat. That is Dayo Shahara's hat that Paco stole from him and I stole from him. It was a crazy night. The Turbo Coupe, stuff from the Miata, just a little bit of everything in here. So I want to keep adding to this, and make sure as you're watching episodes, because I'm going to add more things to this as I get time. Let's get to this bad boy. If you guys follow the channel, and I'm hoping you do, you already kind of know what this thing is about. But let me pull it out of the shop and let's take a real good look at it. Come on. Come on. Alright, so this thing has a ridiculously weird security system thing on it where I have to keep the key in the ignition and for 15 minutes and the battery keeps... Anyways, I don't know if it's actually going to start. I don't know if I have enough time to let it charge and get all that stuff going so I can take some shots of it outside. Plus, it's kind of a dark and gloomy gray day today. So I don't know how good it's really going to look. Anyways, but maybe I'll just leave all that fun stuff to the first kind of teardown. So yeah, that's what's going on. So the BMW, long story short, is going to be kind of the next drift project for the channel. The RX-8, as of yesterday, from filming this, it's finally at Randy's shop getting the roll cage started whenever that happens. So I'm hoping to have that car kind of back here in Windsor by spring. And I'm hoping I can take the engine and transmission to Randy and kind of mock all that stuff up there. And that way when it comes back here, all I have to do is everything else. So I'd like to get it fired up because it does sound pretty mean. It's nice to have that V8 rumble. Even if that V8 is just a small displacement German V8, but I don't, in all honesty, I think I'm gonna end up fighting with this for like an hour, and I just don't really have the time right now to do it. So, because like I said, the security system's pretty screwed. So, I still have the 4G63 sitting here. It hasn't really been touched because of all the reasons that I explained before, but that's what's going on. So, maybe I'll. Ooh, I think I hear the battery like actually bubbling. Here's something bubbling. Maybe I'll give her one more go. Let's just see what happens. If I can get it to go, then I'll keep it running and I'll drive it ahead. Maybe I'll get some more shots of it outside, but let's just see. Oh yeah, this seat slides back and forth by itself, which isn't great. Okay, it might go. Ooh, it might just go. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Woo! That's a rumble. So as you can see a little bit better, 1995 BMW 540i. It's got the V8 in it. So I did go with the BMW, which I kind of said before, I think I've said a few times, I wasn't going to do, but this one is weird. The kind of the long and the short of this is my buddy Patrick, who if you watched our ice racing video, you saw blow up his Subaru. He basically said that he found this thing, he wanted us to work on it, thought it was cool. I told him BMWs are good drift cars. This isn't really what I meant, this particular one, but it doesn't matter. So he gets to name it, and he's named it Dad Has Bimmer. There's going to be some jokes made about that, but so Patrick's going to kind of help dictate the direction of this, because it is technically his car. We're just going to start building it. So there might be some weird things, but I don't know very much or anything really about these cars. Like I said, I know that these engines, it is a V8. I know that there's not a ton you can do with them. We're going to do some reliability stuff, probably do rad, some intake stuff, because the zip ties and stuff got to go. This seat just kind of moves by itself, so that's got to get changed. I'm going to finish tearing this stuff out, some usability things just to make it easier. Handbrake, I love that shifter, so that's going to stay. Somebody already put the wheel on it and the hub on it, so that's cool. What I'm super curious about is it has a Scrape Crusader sticker. I don't know if this was one of theirs. If anybody, I know a few of the guys in there, but if any of you guys do know, let me know. The trunk's already torn apart. I don't know if I can, oh, I can't just pop it. So, oh yeah, right, I forgot it's got stuff in here. So it does have a stock, another ECU and wiring harness for it. I think there's some miscellaneous parts in there. I don't think that those are for this. They might be, I don't know, who cares? But that is basically what's going on with that. So it does have some coils on it. It's got this giant exhaust. I haven't spent any real time digging into it to figure out what all's been done. I just have it, and that's going to be what I'm going to work on this winter when I'm not working on the RX-8, because I won't really have it. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas, obviously, of what should be done, let me know, and we can work from there. This also kind of gives you a bit better of a shot of what the garage space is like. So we'll probably move these tables around. I might tear this stuff out and put a different workbench there. I put the tables against there. I don't know. There's just lots that can be done, lots that I would like to do. It's just a matter of what am I going to have time for, and what is the best bet. I'm going to move goalie equipment into storage. Well, sorry. Well, I might play this here. We'll see. There is tons of storage up top. All this boarded section is all storage, so tires and spare stuff can go up there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So now I gotta fire that thing back up, and the battery's probably already dead. And get it in here. I want to set one of those tables up back over here. I had that before. But I gotta work on the space. So if you guys have any cool ideas, like different storage stuff like that, that might be helpful, please let me know. I've never really kind of had a garage. They've always been works in progress or tents and shit like that. So if you guys have done stuff to your garage that worked out really cool or worked out well, let me know, because I'd like to know. I probably backlit the shit out of myself there. Other than that, thanks again, guys, for hanging on there. As I said in the intro, it's been a weird year, so I do really appreciate everybody that's hung in and has followed along with kind of the direction things have been going. We are back to building stuff again. That's what's going on. Obviously, drifting is over for the season, so I'm not going to be out filming events. But there's been a lot of changes, and I'll talk to you more about them maybe at a later episode. So if you guys could do me a huge favor, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. It means the world to us. I'd love to hit like 7,000 subscribers maybe by the time New Year's hits. It's a lofty goal, but I think I can do it. Also, make sure to check out all the past projects, 2JZR34, check out the Cummins Miata stuff, the LS400 build, keep up with all the RX-8 stuff, all the drifting stuff. There's just so much on this channel. If it's your first time here, go explore, because we've spent years building just a really unique catalog of drifting and car content. Also, the notification bell, we put out videos and some of them get less than 100 views, which sucks because, you know, between myself and everybody else on the team, we put a ton of hours into all these videos, and it does, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little heartbreaking when they get like 85 views and I've put like 15 hours into an edit. So I'd be lying if I say it didn't suck a little bit to have shit like that happen. Other than that, make sure to follow along on Facebook and Instagram, because Instagram every day and Facebook every day, and believe it or not, Twitter every day, we post a different drifting clip or photo from the season, so you can kind of keep track. Oh man, that seems like a ton of oil under there. Do I didn't want to see? Oh man, this Beamer's gonna have more problems than I thought. Anyways, thank you again, guys, for supporting everything Pissnet Productions. My name is Jacob, and we'll catch you guys next time. This thing's not going to fire up again. I highly doubt it's going to. Nope, of course not. Get the charger.